I'm so excited to be here right now. I don't even know why, but I'm very excited to be here. I need some jewels on. Where's my jewelry? Could you imagine if nobody comes on to this live? It's at night and I never go on at this time, and I wouldn't be surprised if I am a lone ranger in this reading. Okay, because so far there's nobody here. Oh, wait, there's somebody here. Okay, so maybe I'm not going to be totally alone, but you know those messages where it's like maybe not a lot of people. Oh my God, I thought I lost this wing. What up, buddy? I emailed you back. I hope you're having a blessed day too. I just got your email and I did message you back. It was very cryptic. Hope you're having a good day. I had a great day. So much so, I'm actually having a little drinky poo. Having a little Grand Marnier and a little Brie. Is that how you say it? Brie? Yeah. Like, I had a really good day today. So, in keeping with my really awesome fucking day today. Oh, and now Theory of a Dead Man's playing in my head. He writes the most beautiful love songs in the world. What up, Steven? You missed the live yesterday, buddy. JK11. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Oh my God, I thought I was going to be alone in this live. I was like, I don't think anybody is going to show up to this live. It's just going to be me and my Grand Marnier all by myself. And there's like 27 of you. So, whoa. I think we broke the mold already, people. So, take what resonates and discard the rest. You know, I tell you guys I don't drink. So I put like maybe an ounce of Grand Marnier into this drink, which is a liqueur, by the way. I can already feel it in my legs. For reals. For reals. Like, I can feel it in my legs already. That's what I say. Alcohol is hilarious when never used. Because the second you start using it, it's like, you're like back to being 16 again. And like, oh my God, this is what it feels like to be drunk. I haven't even drank barely anything and I can already feel it. So this is going to be a really funny reading. All right, people. All right, here we go. Serious. All right, seriousness. All right, Cancer. 6th house. Uranus. Uranus has been showing up quite a bit. Okay. 6th house. Virgo. Routines. Uranus. With Cancer, moving, daily routines, service to others, health, Cancer, Uranus. So maybe it's a possibility that somebody's health is going to take like a turn or something, and you need to know about it because it's something that's going to happen quick. Something that happens quick. I feel like it's not going to be a good reading for, like, it might be good to you because you might not like this person. So you might think, oh, maybe it's this person. Maybe they're going to work themselves to death or something like that. Like, what's the 6th house? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Tower. Ace of Wands. So this is definitely a new beginning for somebody, but this seems like a good beginning. Because if you were in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and then the Tower comes down to the Ace of Wands, seems like there's a new beginning after something comes down. Maybe this Tower is like the bad health or something. 4 of Swords in reverse, so they're not trying to help themselves, and the 2 of Wands in reverse. So maybe, okay, so maybe you're going to like somehow benefit off the demise of something, the slow, like it maybe, I don't think it's going to be slow if it's the Tower. Like the Tower's quick. Like you don't really get a whole lot of, really warning with the Tower. Like Tower comes down, it's like, boom. It doesn't really give you all this, oh, hey, by the way, oh, hey, by the way. It's kind of like it does something quick. So out of healing, out of that feeling that fight or flight, you've got to do something quick. Something's going to happen quick that possibly lands you in a good position. What is this Cancer energy? Three of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be lying about what they did to you. They might have really, put a lot of effort into this 5 of Swords here. Okay, like this 5 of Swords is like, seems like somebody was definitely pointing some fingers at you. They were trying really hard to do this. They've been thinking about how they can pressure you or how they can, maybe this is somebody trying to make you do something quick. And because they did that, now they're going to lose something. It's like forcing you to, those people that they just can't, like if you ever lost a job or something, or you weren't working, or a period between school or something, and like somebody just didn't let you rest, right? Because it's the 4 of Swords in reverse. Like they didn't let you rest. They didn't let you, take it easy, right? They wanted you to become independent right away. And when you didn't become independent right away, then maybe they took the Tower away from you. Maybe they kicked you out, right? If you're not going to work, then you're not going to be under this roof. And you're like, you know how hard it is to find a job? It's not easy to find a job. But when you're dealing with somebody that just wants you to work for the benefit of to get out of their house because it's their house and they don't really want you there. So if you're not working, then you're going to become a problem, because then that means you're at home with them and they don't want you at home with them. Okay. So they took that home away from you quickly because you didn't find work. Possibly. Like they said that you weren't trying hard enough because nothing happened right away. So clearly you're not trying. Has this person never been unemployed? Okay, because if you've never been unemployed and you just had this little carpet underneath you the whole time and you just got in with this company and got to ride it through, then you wouldn't know what it's like to try to find a job. You wouldn't know how much it takes sometimes to find a job and how long you have to wait and the sacrifices that you have to make in order to find the right job for you. But, you know, this could be a situation where like you really wanted to be happy somewhere and they just wanted you somewhere rotting. They just wanted you somewhere making money, but you were determined to be happy in a situation. Because when you think about it, like to spend 8 hours at work a day, 5 days a week, you're basically spending almost more time at work than you are at home awake, right? So it's like, you got to really, like, I should hope, appreciate where you work because you're going to spend half your life and almost die there, right? So I should hope that you like what you do, you know, like you don't have to love it, right? Especially if you're in sales or something stupid or still doing a 9 to 5, like you don't have to love it, but you can appreciate the fact that you have it because like I said, you have no idea. Like I'm in a small town right now, population like 90,000. And when I was living in a city, all right, every job I applied for, there was like 300 people applying with me. Now in this little tiny, you know, city where 3/4 of the city is based off of students, okay, I am still somehow up against 300 people per job. It is not what you think it is. It isn't like, you know, even the early 2000s, I could walk into a restaurant and find a job almost the same day. Okay. Literally. I don't know how it worked. I don't know what kind of voodoo sometimes is around you because voodoo is a good thing, right? Whatever, you know, energy is around you, you know, to create the right movement. If you're in the right current, you know, then the universe will just keep bringing you along and evolving you and, you know, whatever that is. But still, it's like, you know, you will know how hard it is to find a job and like how hard it is to stay in the current, how hard it is to, right? If people don't know that, like I said, because they were fresh out of school or they were in a career and they worked for one of, you know, the thing is that like maybe somebody made, because this is just the analogy, maybe somebody made a fucking judgment call on you and thinking that something was super easy, even though they've never fucking experienced it. That's the thing. When you're dealing, especially, you know, like nothing to older people, but when you're dealing with older people, for some reason, their mindset is still sometimes stuck in the 80s and the 90s and the 70s. It was a lot fucking easier back then. So yeah, you're going to look at me like I could just find a job in one day. Oh, it's just so easy to find a job. I've waited like fucking 6 months to find a job, a year to find a job. Like, you know, even by the end of it, willing to sacrifice and go to a shitty place where I wouldn't even make money or actually, you know, serve just to, and the universe wouldn't let me, right? It didn't let me get a job until the right ones came along. Okay. So if somebody is trying to force you to do something, look at that. I'm just staring at the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. If somebody's trying to force you to do something and you love yourself and you're just sitting there and you're going to wait for the offer to come to you, or you're going to, you know, do what you have to do in a very loving and peaceful respect for yourself, that pisses somebody off. And I'm pretty sure it's this Queen of Swords in reverse, because as you can see, it's almost kind of like how you are. I mean, you're sitting on the beach, you've got your fucking cup in your hand, and, you know, you're just watching the fishes and the sea. Okay, this bitch, all right, she's like kind of sitting on her throne, and she is kind of like on a mountaintop, and the water is like nowhere to be found. She's just sitting on her veil, blah, blah, blah. This bitch is in reverse. Okay, the Queen of Swords is one of those people, I mean, she's just gonna dish shit out because it's the truth. She doesn't give a shit if it fucking hurts your feelings. If anything, she's gonna be like, what else do you have to give me? Because I'm just gonna give you truth. If you give me something bullshit, I'm gonna fucking slice and dice you with the truth, because the truth hurts. The truth cuts fucking deep. And that's how you know it's the truth. Okay. Whatever this woman is doing, she does look a lot like you, but she's in reverse. Okay. She isn't you, right? She might be acting like she's you, but she sure as fuck isn't you. So I feel like this person is very jealous of you. Okay, they're trying very hard, okay, to get you up against the wall for some reason. That to me is a very weak person. Okay, anybody that wants to cause you harm because of the position that you're in is weak. They don't want to see you doing well. Well, that's nice. Who gives a fuck? Okay, so what's this Uranus? King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you think you're going to be able to take something. Wow. Look at this. Uranus in, okay, and then we got the Magician in reverse and the Queen or the King of Wands in reverse. Magician in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. Somebody is not getting the magic that they thought that they were getting. That's obviously that's obviously where this Ace of Wands is coming from. Okay, this King of Wands thought that he could use this wand to do something to you, to fuck you up, to get you to take the wrong, like they wanted you to take the wrong job or the wrong passion or the wrong, something that drives you forward. It was almost like maybe you got a temptation and they thought you were going to take the temptation because they're used to you taking the temptation, but you didn't this time. Okay, you didn't. You I don't know what you did, but it's the Two of Wands in reverse. Like the Two of Wands upright is making a decision, right? Like you made a decision to go on the Ace of Wands path, and now you're kind of stuck because now you're in a fork in the road. You have to choose this way or you have to choose that way. Okay. This magician really thought that they could do some magic and fuck you up, fuck your path up some way. But you see how he's got that cat sitting right there? He's got a cat with him, which makes me think that possibly you have guardians with you, right? And these guardians helped you pick the right direction, right? Something that this king did not anticipate because they didn't really let you heal. They forced something. They forced healing. They forced the stage between, getting hurt and over it. They tried to rush that period, and healing is huge, especially if it's a wound. You need to, cover that up. You need to put some serious ointment on it and some antiseptic if it's infected. Like you need to let a wound heal. If they didn't want you to heal, that means that there's something that they did that they're a part of, that if you had have healed it, if they had allowed you to heal it, they would have, I feel like you would have announced them as being the monster because you would have known while you were healing who your monster was, because they would have been right in front of you and you would have been like, you're the one that does everything to me. You're the one that's the reason why I am where I am. But because they didn't let you get to that conclusion, they kicked you out of the house. Okay. That should have shown somebody right there how greedy and malicious this person really was to drop this tower on you like that, to just take something away from you because you didn't find a job, because you weren't fucking independent. And what if this was your parents? So they just expected you to pay all the bills. They just expected you to be doing amazing in your life when you needed to heal from something, and they wouldn't let you because they wanted to force you out. They didn't want you around then. Right? Because man, that's what family is for, is so then you can heal. They can help you. Family is there to help you, to support you, to be those people that you can lean on, no strings attached. They're your family, right? You don't have to pay them. You don't have to, it's the barter system. Whatever they take, you give. Whatever you give, they end up giving, and then you take, and right? That's a fucking family unit. Why did they need you to be independent? Why did they need you in the Nine of Pentacles? Right? It is Cindy. It's always Cindy. Okay? It's always fucking Cindy. The lying goddamn cunt of my fucking existence. Okay? Is this goddamn bitch sitting on her fucking throne, okay, telling bullshit lies to the world about Whitney. Okay? Like Whitney is fucking Charles Manson over here, apparently, drinking my Grand Marnier and giving free advice to the people. Obviously, Charles Manson style people. Okay, like, calm down. You know what Brie and Grand Marnier taste like? It actually kind of tastes like spiced rum and Coke. It's weird. I'm like, that tastes like spiced rum and Coke. God damn, that's weird. Okay. All right, do we have any more advice? Four of Pentacles. Oh, did you just see that flip around in my fucking hand? Nine of Swords in reverse. I like it. Because I feel like somebody has caused you a lot of anxiety with this Nine of Pentacles. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. I don't like that shit. That seems like a trap. It seems like a mind trap. That you were supposed to be a certain way and you weren't. And they didn't like that. But instead of you being worried about it, they were worried about it. Okay? Riddle me that, you little fucked up magician. 10 of Pentacles. I like it. What is this? 6 of Swords and the Lovers in reverse. Honestly, you know, the way that I see this, okay, so there's this 10 of Pentacles that just showed up. Amazing energy. Okay, obviously awesome. But then look at this. The 6 of Swords here in reverse, and then the Lovers in reverse. Almost seems like one of these people, like obviously whoever, you know, was a part of this tower, they were obviously a part of a unit, okay, the Lovers. And it's one of them, I feel like, is going to leave the other. So they're not going to be so balanced in their little relationship anymore, trying to take out collective, because there is no relationship. Looks like somebody's hitting the road, Jack. The High Priestess in reverse, and she doesn't know. Oh, so this man is leaving this relationship. He does not, and she does not know about this. Because she's too busy lying about your life. She doesn't even see what's about to hit her. Poverty? Oh my God, the Devil just showed up. The 8 of Swords just showed up, and the 5 of Pentacles just showed up. This bitch is about to be broke. Oh my God, and there's nothing she can do about it. There's nothing she can do about it. Like this, there's a demon coming after her. And she's gonna be broke. Oh my God. Wow. What a fairy tale ending. The Chariot and the 3 of Swords. Looks like somebody's leaving heartbreak behind. And someone's going towards it. Okay? That's the funny thing about, ooh, look at this. King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like, you know, I feel like somebody is getting kicked out of a family unit, and that richness now goes to you. This King of Pentacles, it's like the grandpa, right? See, the grandpa is there, right? It's almost like this King of Pentacles, the grandpa kind of gets taken down. He gets removed from this unit now, okay? It's the 6 of Swords. He's piecing out. I don't know how, right? I don't know why he's going or how he's going or which way he's going out, okay? But he's leaving. And she doesn't know about it. So obviously, you know, if this was a Cindy situation, if you're dealing with a Cindy, then you're dealing with a step parent, which means whoever they're married to, say it's your dad, then your dad is dying, hypothetically in the reading, all right? And that stepmother gets kicked out of the family for kicking you out of the family, i.e. this tower that they kicked you out of could have been the family. So this is something that she's been worried about for a very long time, is this man leaving. But she doesn't know he's leaving, which means he's not, I don't feel like, packing a bag and getting on a jet plane. You know what I mean? I feel like he's probably going to go a different way. And yeah. King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And the 9 of Wands. Nice. That's 999. Okay. That is fucking divine as shit. And then look at that. 6 of Swords, or the 6 of Cups, and then Justice. And the 8 of Cups, and the Emperor, and the Page of Pentacles keeps showing up. Okay. Empress in reverse. Okay. So there is a lady getting the boot. There's a feminine energy getting the boot. Okay. Or she's getting left behind. Okay. Or something. And I feel like this is a man, this is the ghost. Okay. He's not a ghost yet, but he's going to be soon. He's the one that's been watching out for you. Okay. And this woman, and like, I feel like you're walking straight towards justice. Okay. It was a really shitty thing that these people put you in, you know, and kicked you out of because you weren't in a 9 of Pentacles situation. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? I don't even understand what that means. You weren't wealthy enough to be around this family. Since when do you need wealth to be around a family? It's like the opposite. You don't need money to be in your own family. Hence the bloodline. Hence the birth certificate. Okay, so this is fucked up. This is fucked up. Okay. I don't like this very much. Because this is a little fucking shady. All right, do we have anything else to say? Self-indulgence, yeah. Just a bit. Stabbed in the back. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh! That is the biggest fucking raccoon I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. Why are they so creepy looking? Man, there's a giant one walking across the street. Holy shit. I think he heard my voice. Okay, stabbed in the back by a raccoon, apparently. Okay, there's the chaser. You know, I feel like this was you chasing after them. Okay, chasing after your own fucking family. Okay, karmic relationship and ascending. So ever this, I just heard third party. So ever this Queen of Swords is in reverse, you are leaving them behind now. This is some type of relationship that constantly keeps finding you in every situation, okay? And somehow lies on your behalf. Okay, she lies. And that's the only thing I'm going to say about her because she's the Queen of Swords in reverse. She didn't give me anything else other than the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, and the 3 of Pentacles trying to put you up against the wall with the 5 of Swords. So it's almost like, is she creating a posse? Okay, is she getting all her little friends to fucking not like you and to put your back against the wall? Like this is high school. Like what are they, Mean Girls? I just got the Mean Girls theme, right? What is there, like 3 or 4 of them or some shit and they all team up on people? It's like that. Like your own family stabbed you in the back and you chased them around because they were your family. Okay, so you chased. Okay, so if you found yourself chasing after exes, chasing after people, chasing after girls, chasing after guys, it's because you were chasing after your own fucking family. And you thought that that was love. You thought, hey, if I have to chase you, that means I love you because that's what my own family does. They make me chase them around and they dodge my calls and they block me and they won't answer my phone and they won't answer the door. That's not love. That's not the way a family's supposed to act. That's not the family's supposed to treat you. Okay. And that's not love. So guaranteed that you have been in multiple relationships in your life because of how your family treated you. And you were told that that's fucking love. That is not love, my friend, and I am so sorry to tell you that, but trust me, I'm the same way. I've chased dudes my whole life because that's what I had to do. I had to chase my father around. I had to chase my mother around. It was disgusting. Okay, so I thought that that was love. I thought when people ignored you, they really liked you. I thought, you know, when people sent you hate, it meant they loved you. You know, like it really was messed up, okay? And then the ones who treated me really good, Obviously, I didn't like them because I didn't have to chase them around. I didn't have to call them. I didn't have to block them. So that means that they were no good for me. Okay. Love. Did that seriously just fucking come out? Oh my God. See, somebody doesn't know love, but you're going to. Okay, look at that. Stability. Stability is coming. Love is coming. This golden narcissist one-sided relationship, fucking bullshit love bombing doesn't exist. Those relationships are for drunks, okay, and people who don't know what they're doing and they need a time and a karmic to teach them that that's not what love is. Karmics will appear over and over and over in your life if you're not getting the point, if you're not learning the lesson, okay? So somebody, they love bomb or they wait for people to love bomb them because everything is one-sided. It has to be one-sided because if it's two-sided, then you would know that two people are in the relationship and then you would probably get out of it, okay? That's how fucked up we are, people. Okay, we're all there. Don't worry. There's sunglasses. Watching, stalking. See, you could have ended up stalking these exes because you thought stalking meant you cared. No. You know what shows that you care? You're grounded and you just know your relationship is okay because nothing has happened. So why wouldn't it be okay? But if you're with the wrong person and you don't text them in 24 hours, then suddenly there's a problem. But there really isn't a problem, but they're going to say there's a problem because you haven't given them something. Okay, one-sided relationships, people. Get out of them. Love call. I was like, what is this? Oh, the deck's upside down, that's why. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. See, love just showed up twice. Okay? Love just showed up twice. So clearly, it's on its motherfucking way. Don't knock it until you try it. Okay, do we need any other advice for these wonderful people to do with this reading? Yeah, of course. Queen of Wands, claim your thrones, bitches. Claim your thrones and let the men come towards you. Okay, men, stop chasing women that don't text you back or call you back or say that there's a problem and then they run away, so then you'll chase them around. Stop chasing. Okay, men, stop chasing. Women, stop chasing. Everybody stop chasing, okay? No more chasing. We're getting over the chasing. We're ascending it. You know why? Because we've learned our lessons. Finally. There's a horizon. Okay? Anything else? No? Wow. Page of Pentacles still on the bottom of the deck. Obviously, this card has shown up 3 times. I thought I took it and put it down already, but apparently I didn't. Okay, so obviously there is a seed to be sowed. Okay, there's a seed to be sown, and somebody needs to do it instead of chasing fucking idiots around trying to get them to talk to them. Okay? And no pun intended to anybody. You know who looks weird, skinny? Big pun. You know, some people look better fat. Did you notice that? Like when they get skinny, you're like, that doesn't look right. You need to gain weight again. You look like an idiot. Who got skinny? Oh, that fucking Jay and Silent Bob. Fucking Silent Bob got skinny. He looks weird. Like, I much prefer him fat. He's probably a lot more healthier. Fuck his health. He looked better fat. Okay, Kevin, gain some weight. Okay. We're going to do one more reading. Did you just write you're a trip? Ha! Thank you. I am a trip. A trip to rock your world. Okay. I am on a high, people. It's called life. Get on board. Okay. Last message, take it or leaves it. All right, people. And thank you for all those lovely likes. You're making me blush, everybody. Or it could be the alcohol. I don't know. Lies. Okay. Candyman. Okay. 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 Oh. Hey! So weird that Freddy just showed up. I just put the fucking Freddy trilogy like right there to watch. Like I have all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have the new one as well. And he showed up. He's been showing up recently. My dreams were fucked last night, and I don't think I really appreciated what happened in my dreams last night, but we're not even going to talk about that because I'm still angry about it, apparently. Okay, so we have a curse that's been lifted. Thank you, because it's in reverse. Okay. It's something that somebody did not anticipate you being able to get out of. Fuck, is this magic then? Jesus Christ, why is it always so bad? Oh, there it is. God damn it, it's candle magic. Fucking. Why are bitches so stupid? I mean, I say bitches because it just seems like a bitch thing to do. Fire and candle. Fire and candle. Come on. What do candles need to be lit? Fire. Oh, this is already making me angry because I know what somebody did and I don't even have to fucking pull the fucking cards. I already know. All right, here we go again, people. Let's talk about it. Okay, so you have somebody out there that wants to be you. They want to be your twin. They want to act like you. They want to talk like you. They want to look like you. They want to dress like you. They want to drive the same car as you. They want to be in the same apartment building as you. Oh, God, the list just keeps going on and going on and going on. Okay. We have Carrie. Why? You know, I kind of feel like this Carrie bitch is you. You know, everybody, it just seems like everybody is focused on her. Why are they focused on her? They're focused on her because they're intrigued by her and they want to reject her because they don't understand her. Right. And it's like the cool kid, like, especially in the beginning, like, I mean, I hate the fucking way they have to start that stupid movie and the shower scene and all this shit. I mean, it's brutal. It's humiliating, you know, to experience that with a bunch of fucking Mean Girls. Like, were we back to the Mean Girls again? Weren't we just talking about them? What the fuck? Okay. Anyways, Mean Girls again, apparently. There they come again. Maybe they're the twins. Ew. Ew, that was that X-Files episode I watched. Oh, God. Give me a minute here. All right. I think you have two little psychics. Two little... Like, I can't say witches because they're not fucking witches. They're fucking piss me off kind of people. I'm just going to do this and see what happens. I'm just going to do this and see what happens. Like, You know, they're calling in like Captain Howdy, like they're playing Bloody Mary. Oh my God, that's Candyman. I just got the goosebumps all over my body. High school shit. This is high school shit. Your neighbors twisted your fate. I think they binded you in some type of spell. I need more information. This is fucked. I don't like this. What is this? Pride. There's one of the little bitches right there that don't give a fuck about you. Nope. Why would they? They're doing spells and chain reaction, drugs and alcohol, illusions, hate with fear. See? They fear you. So they tried to fuck with your fate. They're fake. They're liars. They're doing witchcraft drunk. Oh, well, look who's channeling a little tipsy tonight. Well, they're doing magic drunk. Oh, I find no irony in that, people. Except the only difference is I can actually do this a little intoxicated, and apparently when they drink, they get retarded. There's a little bit of a difference there. People, learn how to handle your fucking booze so you don't look like an idiot. Okay? Oh man, I was watching The Office last night and it was a Christmas episode and Dwight's banging Angela at the time and he won't drink. And nobody knows, right, that he's banging Angela. And then he tells the camera crew that he doesn't perform at his best if he's been drinking. And then he gives a little wink to the camera. That's what I mean. You gotta learn, people. You gotta be smarter than the breathalyzers. Okay, it's written in the stars. Heavy weight on your shoulders. Yeah, it sucks when you can't read the energy right, doesn't it? Oh, well. Guess you're just gonna go to hell now with Candyman. Yes, that's your fate, bitch. Don't practice magic under the influence. Trying to control everything. This just keeps getting better and better. This just keeps telling the story for me. Lucky number 13. I like that. Let's put that with you. Over here. In the curse that's being lifted. Oh, look at that. Okay. There's no fixing this in reverse and terminated. Okay. I had a feeling. I was like, I wasn't going to toot my own horn yet, thinking that maybe this magic was done. Okay. I didn't want to get anybody's hopes up, but it's done. Okay. There's been some type of superficial breakup. Okay. The energy has been formed, coagulated, sent out, dumbified, debunked, sent to God, and now it's fucking done. It's done, son. Okay, which I really think that they were hoping to do some nasty shit to you. And look at that, an enemy behind your private line. Couldn't have said it better myself. You definitely let this person in, okay? They got, ooh, look at that. There's the lure. They did, you lured them into your life. They got into your life some way. Okay, I'm not saying that this is like your fault or anything, but you definitely did let them in, okay? It was a connection that you said, hey, okay, yeah, I'll have a drink with you. Yeah, okay, we can become friends for a bit. Yeah, okay, I'll hang out with you. Yeah, okay, I'll watch The Craft with you and be weird, okay? Because again, like, this is high school shit. So like, did it happen in high school? When did you graduate? Like, did something fucked up happen when you graduated or when you were in school? Or, did something happen? I don't know. Or is this like fucking still high school bitches that are 40 years old? It's probably high school bitches that are 40 years old, most likely. Okay. What are we at? 45 minutes. God bless me. Okay. Anything else for these fine people? The call, nature, and love in reverse. Yeah. They're definitely, okay, so they definitely made the call. There's family. This could be your family. These could be people that you kind of brought into your life like family, treated like family. It's like, I love to say, what goes around comes around. And you send something out, it's going to come back. So if they sent out a bunch of garbage spell work to you, what do you think is going to happen? It's most likely going to get sent back to them times 10, okay? And there's really nothing they're going to be able to do about it, simply because there really wasn't anything that you could do about it when they were attacking you. So is this going to be an unfair fight and they get attacked and the universe stands up for them? No. Okay, the universe is standing up for you, which is why you know about this now. Okay, so it's like something's not going to be able to hide from you anymore. There's the devil. Oh, hiding behind the child. What else is new? This motherfucker always comes out. And look he's hiding behind Reagan. He's hiding behind the Exorcist. Of course he is. Always hiding behind a child. Always hiding behind the vulnerable. Okay? That's why you shouldn't drink and do witchcraft. You shouldn't drink and play with a fucking Ouija board. You shouldn't drink and do tarot. If you don't know what you're doing, okay, it's like drinking and driving. Like, people work years to get good at drinking and driving. Okay, it's a skill that some of us have and some of us don't. Okay, I'm not saying to do it. I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying some of us are really good drunk drivers. Okay, I don't know why. And you need to learn how to do that if you're going to do it. Okay, because it is against the law and it can hurt a lot of people. Okay, now if this person doesn't care about you, then they're hoping you get hurt because they're going to try to hide behind the child. It's always hide behind the child. And I've had multiple visions. The one that really kind of scarred me the most with my father's side of the family, one of the main visions that I had, it was kind of like almost like we were in a scene from Braveheart. We were all dirty and yucky and gross. Anyways, but my family wasn't though, but I was. And so we were in this big giant field, okay, and my family was all standing in a group together, and they forced my sister and I out of the group in front of everybody. Okay, basically on enemy line. Okay, naked. We were naked, and we were covered in dirt and dirty and from head to toe, and they just shoved us out. And they put us out in the middle of the field. Well, it was like, they looked like a group of penguins. You know how penguins all group together in the winter, all the male penguins with the eggs at their feet, they pile in together. That's what my family did. They all piled in together, right? Because I don't know if it was cold. And then they shoved us out, and that's where the enemy was. So they wanted us to constantly get attacked first, so then we would protect them. And, it took me a while to kind of realize what that vision was and what that dream was, because I never really knew what my father was doing to me. I never really knew how much he was taking advantage of me and how much he did put me on the outside and expect me to protect him and his family and his wife, right? While I was taking all the hits. I didn't really realize that that's what he was doing. That's what I said, I had to chase after my family all the time. I had to chase after my father. I had to make them care about me, right? You're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to be calling me. They're supposed to be hunting me down. They're supposed to be seeing what the fuck is wrong with me, what's going on with me, why I haven't called them. My mom was the biggest narcissist. She would call me and be like, do you know how long it's been since I've spoken to you? Do you know how long it's been since you've called me? It would be nice if you picked up the phone and called me. That would be her introductory line of not speaking to her for a month. I'd be like, you're the one that moved away. I'm the one that works full time. You know how to find me. Why do you call me like this every time? And she'd be like, yeah, I know. I'm a bitch. And I'd be like, yeah, you are a fucking bitch. Why do you think I don't call you? Because I don't want to fucking listen to you pick up the phone and go, well, where have you been? Well, why haven't you called me? I don't know, bitch, because I work fucking full time and you're retired. I don't know, because you decided to pack up and fucking move your ass thousands of miles away, and now you don't know where I am, and you feel bad about that, so you blame it on me? You want me to fucking fill your cup up? You want me to make you feel better about the decisions that you fucking made? Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? And you know, I did notice how much Cindy is like my mother. That's the thing. And the one ironic thing about that is they hated each other. Cindy and my mother hated each other. And now I see it because they were identical. They were so alike in the way that they performed as wives. You know, they both married weak men. One was a pedophile. One is a fucking grown baby, right? They are so similar, okay, that they hated each other. Right? So recognize sometimes the people that are around you that don't give a fuck about you, especially if they're coming up in your dreams. If you see them in your dreams and it ain't a good dream, it ain't good in real life. Okay? Your dreams tell you a lot of things. I know they're hard to decode, and I know that dreams, they don't give they're an analogy. You have to remember, dreams are an analogy. They're the past, present, and the future. Your dreams are actually different dimensions. I believe your dreams are portals to the past, present, and future. I believe only because my dreams have shown me the future. If my dreams show me the future, I went into the future. If my dreams show me the past, I've gone into the past. Right? And then sometimes the dreams are so on point that, you know, okay, so for instance, the other day, I went out of town and I had to come back into town because my sister forgot something. So it threw us off like 40 minutes. Okay. 40 minutes it took just to drive back to the house and check something. Okay. It was the most ridiculous detour ever, but it put us on our path, like it put us right into divine timing, which is usually how that works. Okay. So I was driving. So I had to drive, turn around, go back, and then drive again. And my sister said, wow, this is really weird because in my dreams, she goes, you decided that you would go somewhere with me. She's like, but you had to drive me there and then drive me back and then drive me again. And you said that was fine. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, that shit doesn't bother me. You forgot something, we got to turn around, whatever. Like, I don't care. Time is nothing, right? And she goes, it just played out in my dreams and we did it in real life. I was driving and she forgot something. So we had to turn around and then we had to drive again. Exactly what happened in her dreams. Okay. And that was the morning of that happening. So sometimes, I mean, your dreams, I don't know if it's like different analogies, like honestly, like, almost like Frank and Donnie Darko. Like watch Donnie Darko, try to watch that movie because it's almost as if Frank is depicting a character in my head right now that is almost you connecting with yourself, trying to tell yourself certain things, trying to warn yourself, trying to say, like, if you go down this road, this is what's going to happen. Like, if you know the consequences to your actions, then you have seen your future and you know that you have done stupid things and you knew what was going to happen, but you did it anyways, right? Because it's part of the devil. It's part of something almost hiding inside of you and putting you on the outside to face all these things, knowing that you're going to do the wrong thing, but nobody stops you. Because it's almost like, you know, it could be a part of the witchcraft, making you do something stupid, right? So then you possibly hurt somebody else. I don't know. There's Dracula and then Eyes Without a Face. Wow. It's written in the stars. Like, this is something that needed to happen for somebody. Okay. In order for their life to make sense, for the puzzle pieces to get put together, like, This witchcraft, as much as it was people, these witches in their ego, doing something they shouldn't have, magic works in mysterious ways. What can start off as a curse or a spell to hurt you can actually end up working to your advantage. If you see the threat and you see how death can take you, then you won. It's like a final destination. Death can be lined up, but if you see the matchbook that's about to fall into the flames, that's going to catch fire with the gunpowder beside it before the bowling ball shoots off and hits somebody in the face, then you defeated death. You looked death in the face and you defeated it because you were smarter than just watching a series of events and going, oh, that's a coinky-dink. Oh, that's a coincidence. Look at all that. And then boom, there goes your head. You're like, nope. Red flag, done. Shut it down. Okay, I'll fucking shut anything down. I don't care. If I am going to do something and I get this fucking huge warning that says, sit your ass down, don't go anywhere, you do not need to do this, do you think I'd go? No. You know why? I don't fuck with spirit anymore. If I get that gut feeling, I don't do it. I don't test it. I don't fuck with it. And I sure as hell don't hear something and go, I would know better if that was going to happen. No. Okay, I don't fuck with spirit like that. That's probably why I can read spirit, because I don't question them. Sometimes, like if I hear something or if I go to do something and like ends the wrong way, I'll be like, you guys trying to tell me something? But for the most part, like I don't walk around thinking that like spirit's going to tell me everything before it happens. That's not the way it works. Okay, or I wouldn't even be able to exist if channeling worked like that, okay? I have to make gut decisions like everybody else on a day-to-day basis, okay? So whatever these people did, it's like, they got caught up in something that you were doing on an everyday basis because they don't like you, okay? So they want to call the shots. That's nice. Tell them to call God first and ask him what he thinks about this, okay? Because that's the thing is like they go off and they do something stupid. Okay, it's what's going to cost them. So, and somehow you cheated death, like you cheated it. I don't know if this is protection around you and they tried to bind you and they tried to do something, but it didn't work. Again, it seemed to have, it did the opposite effect. It made you smarter. Okay, where they thought you were going to get dumb and they were going to be able to lure you in and kill you, right? Fucking Candyman bullshit, Bloody Mary. Oh, Bloody Mary's going to come through the mirror now and kill you. Bloody Mary technically is the spirit of you if you're Carrie and you got the blood all over you. So again, it's like, wow, did they just put you in the driver's seat? I think they did. I think throwing that pig's blood all over you just gave you the power of the devil. And maybe you'll use it for good and not for evil. Okay, praise the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. All right, I don't know, but I like it. That's the thing. Don't do fucking witchcraft out, people. You could make them stronger. You could make them more independent. You can make them richer. Try to take something from a witch. Do you already have a death certificate printed out and it's just a matter of who signs it and on what day? Because damn, you're walking that tightrope without a circus net. Okay. And you ain't that good at tightrope rocking, so I would bet you're going to fall. Okay, and their little witch friends, okay, aren't going to be able to catch their fat asses falling. Now I'm getting, oh man, I watched last night. I wanted to laugh, so I watched Chuck and Larry. I don't really watch it as much as I just kind of put it on the background. And then I realized how hot Adam Sandler was. My looks are changing. That man is weirdly attractive. Like he's got a really nice body, which you wouldn't expect because he looks like a lazy fuck. He looks like he doesn't care about anything. And then he takes his shirt off and he has a six pack and you're like, My God, that Jew is a hot piece of ass. So anyways, I'm watching Chuck and Larry last night, and I'm getting that part where fucking Chuck's fucking around, and he falls on Larry, and Larry tries to catch him, but he knocks Larry out. That's the thing. These bitches fall off this tightrope they're walking. You think their friends are going to be able to catch them? You gotta... Oh, I watched Click before. I actually didn't mind that movie. It was really sad at the end. When all of a sudden he's an old man. You know what? Honestly, the ending of that always reminds me of 6 Feet Under. The ending of 6 Feet Under is incredible. I cry every time. Okay, for one, that Sia song gets me every time. And second, that like closing scene, 6 Feet Under is like... It's beyond its time. Like, it's such a good series. And then the way it ends is just like, it's a fucking banger. Like, that was a banger ending for a fucking series, I gotta say. I still love that ending. Anyways, people, it's no Promicide, Dawson's Creek, but, you know, nothing will ever beat Dawson's Creek and 16-year-old Whitney. Okay, that's just what's going to happen. I can't watch it now, but like I said, my eyes have changed. So, yeah. Apparently, Adam Sandler is my new fucking squeeze. All right, anyways, people, I'm going to smoke a little weed here. What y'all doing? You got pistol whipped? Jesus Christ. Near death? You have had 30 near death experiences? Holy fuck. Somebody got set on fire right beside you? Jesus Christ. Honestly, people don't know. People don't know the world. They're just sitting on their little Barker lounges, fucking reading the Bible. They don't know shit about shit. Which is really sad, but whatever. To each their own. We're not going to be judging people who had nice lives, because I wish I would have had a nice life. And if somebody would have said, fuck you for having a nice life, I would have been like, why? Why would you say such a thing? Why do you hate me? It's not my fault. All right, people. I am peacing out. I hope you have a wonderful day. What is it? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be around Tuesday. I'll be around tomorrow. I got some stuff to do, but oh my God. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I got Wi-Fi today and I didn't even turn it on. So if it was all like my internet just does not work on my phone where I live anymore. It just, and I'm sorry if this video is cutting out. Did you notice the volume isn't going up and down anymore? So YouTube fixed that. But if I got choppy, I am sorry. I forgot to switch my internet on. It's actually my neighbors downstairs are letting me use their internet because I don't want to buy it because it's such a waste for just one person. But anyways, everybody, peace out. I hope this resonated. It was definitely for somebody. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All my prices are slashed. Take advantage of it if you can. If not, I don't mind. The channel is free for a reason. Thank you, everybody, for everything. Thank you, moderator Steven, for everything you do, for keeping this crowd all wiled up. You're very welcome, Ryu. Make sure you send me that password for your friend. And yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I will see you on the flip side, everybody. And thank you for liking the video. Ooh, ooh.